Welcome to the 365 Performance Show with your host, Scott Dillon.
How you going, everybody? So today I wanted to tell you a little story about what happened with my father just recently. So my old man, he's 82. He looks like he's about 62. Hopefully I inherit some of his genes, although my beard's already started to go grey. Anyway, so over the past couple of months, we didn't really know what was happening with him, but he was basically just getting more and more puffed out just from like daily activities. So he'd walk up to the post office, then all of a sudden he'd come back and he'd be puffing and panting like crazy. And my dad, he's quite fit. Like only just probably around 6 or 8 months ago, he went for a walk for like 20 Ks. Anyway, so this was happening, and he felt like something was going a bit wrong. But you know, he's 82, and he's just like, "Oh, son, it's just old age. I'm just not the man I used to be." Yada yada yada. Anyway, didn't really do much about it. Just felt like something was wrong, but he was just like, "Oh, I'll be right. Just like every old man, a little bit stubborn. And then one afternoon, he was at the club, just finished having lunch and a VB. And he wanted to get out of his chair, and as he did, he completely blacked out. No idea what happened. We thought he was having a heart attack. Thankfully, he came to around 30-40 seconds later. Had a bunch of tests. Nothing really showed up there, but obviously it was a very significant thing to just black out. But went to another specialist, didn't know what's wrong, and then finally went to another specialist only around 10 days ago. They did an angiogram and they saw that one of his arteries was 90% blocked. So for those of you that don't know too much about hearts and arteries, I don't expect you to, but my father was probably close to maybe a week away for possibly not being here anymore. And the only reason that this all got finally found out was him having this drop attack where he blacked out for the 40 seconds. And I think what happened with my father happens to lots of us, because we think that everything's okay, and even if we feel like maybe it isn't, we hide from figuring out the facts. I know myself personally, I've got freckles and that because I've inherited some of the ginger and Aussie skin from my parents. But I'll look at my skin and there might be a mole there that looks a bit funny, and I should feel like I should maybe go and see a skin specialist to get a checkup. But then there's that little bit of resistance where it's like, oh, geez, it's going to be an inconvenience. It's going to take time out of my work day. And at the end of the day, if we be completely honest, we're scared about what the outcome might be. Same deal, it might be that you're going to the gym and you're due to have your measurements with your coach, you check in, and then you haven't been eating the best or training that hard, and you don't necessarily want to know what the results are, because the results will actually tell you the truth. The thing about finding out the truth is once you know what it is, you can change it. Likewise, my father, all he needed to go originally was to get a checkup when things weren't feeling the best, and it might have been old age and there's nothing you could do about it. Or maybe it could have been that, yes, his arteries were closing up a little bit, and if he was proactive about it, maybe he wouldn't have had the drop attack, and maybe things wouldn't have been the way they were. My question for you today is in regards to your life. What are you possibly holding back from finding out the facts on? It could be something with, the way your health is right now. Maybe you're tired all the time and you have no idea what's going on with you, and you feel like maybe you really should get a checkup or get that blood test from the doctor, but hey, let's just kind of pretend it doesn't exist right now. Maybe it's something to do with like your business and your finances. Maybe you're looking at your bank account at the end of each month and it seems like it's not going anywhere, or it's going backwards. You're not 100% sure why, but you might just don't worry about taking a look at the real cold facts yet, because if you do and you find out you're not producing enough, it's going to make you get a bit scared and feel like you're going to lose everything. But the truth is, the facts will set you free. And only from finding out the facts and the truth can you get a clear picture of where you're at so you can move forward and change it. Hope you have a good day. It's a beautiful one here today, so enjoy yourself, make the most of it, and make sure you're not hiding from everything. See you later. Thank you for listening. If you haven't already, please head over to the365show.com where you can gain instant access to our 4-part video series. If you like what we're doing, please leave us a review and also make sure you're subscribed so you get kept in the loop. And finally, if you know anyone else that could benefit from this show, please share it with them.